Hey y'all, it's me Marty again. Well, actually, still, I'm always Marty. I'm not. It's not going to change. I mean, it's all you get if you come on to Marty's Ramblings. It's all you're going to get was me. Sorry, it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. And some things are never going to change. Something like that. Who was that? Bruce Hornsby and something. Anyway. One of those songs from the 80s. Okay, so now that I got the shop clean, I want to do a project. And well, I do a few projects actually. The first one is a new top for this table. So we have this table here. It's actually a milk jug. It's an old milk jug, and somebody painted it and put a top on it. I don't know where we got it. I think it might have been one of my wife's friends gave it to us. So it's just a little table, and it's in between my chair and my wife's chair, and it's a nice little table, but it's not big enough. I mean, we have our remote control holder box with lots of other junk in it and a lamp, and then we like to each have our waters or pop or coffee or tea or whatever on here, and there's just not room. And we have a devotional sitting here, and things are always falling off, and sometimes my wife will put her drink on that side and it'll push mine off almost on this side, or I do the same to her. So we need a bigger table here. So I thought, I'm always thinking, so I thought if I just make a new top for this, a little bit wider. So I'm thinking about maybe 4 inches wider and about 6-8 inches longer. And it's kind of an oval shape somewhat, and I have a perfect piece of wood out in the shop to make a new top for this. So let's head out to the clean shop. Well, it's kind of clean. Peek. Never gets old. It never gets old. You know it doesn't get old. Well, I know it probably gets old for some people, but sorry. Okay, so I'm up in my shop, and I'm going to make a new tabletop for that little table that we have there. So I'm going to do it 17 by 24, which is about 6 inches wider than the one we have there, and about a foot longer. Yeah, and I'm going to use this piece of wood here. So what this is, let's see, how big is this? This is, oh, well, no, that'll work. Oh, it's perfect, actually. It's 18 by 36. You know what, I think I'm just going to leave that same width. And I'm just going to change the length. Then I don't have to rip it down. It does have a little bit of a bow in it, but I think it'll be okay, and we'll have stuff on it. It'll eventually level out. And I think what I'm going to do is actually screw this one to the old one, or screw it and glue it. So yeah, what this is it's pine, and it's a laminated panel, and I actually bought this to do a flag, but it'll work perfect for this. And these are actually really cheap. This was like 20 bucks, and to rip boards and glue them up yourself, I mean, that'd be a lot of work and probably cost the same or more. So they really aren't bad. So yeah, I'm gonna lay this out, and I think what I'm gonna do here. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm just gonna keep it 18. That'll work. 18 by 24. So 24. Okay. Yeah. And what I'm going to do is actually mark the middle too, 24. So I want to kind of make it an oval, but I want to make an arch. There's different ways you can do that. You know, you can make an arch, just draw it freehand. You can use string or something. What I've done in the past, I think I'm going to try it again, is get a ruler. I'll be right back. I got a 3-foot metal rule here that's flexible, it's bendable. Good night. You gotta love it. And I'll get my jigsaw while I'm at it, because this is what we're going to use to cut it, I think. I'd like to do it on the scroll saw, but this might be a little big for the scroll saw. Okay. Let's see. I'm just winging this. I learn as I go a lot of my projects, and you get to see me learn. So, what I've done in the past, I'm going to take my little handy dandy little mini hammer here. It's kind of neat for things like this. Okay, so I'm just going to put a couple of nails on here. If this works, like I've done it before like this. So, oh, excuse me. All right, I'm going to put a nail right here. And then I got to change the length, though. Let me see here. I don't know. Some of you are already guessing what I'm going to do here. So so if that's 24, I'm going to bring this down to 23 on the two sides. Okay. Then I'm going to put a nail at 23 here. Little tiny nails. Tiny little brads. I wonder how Brad feels about that. Pounding on his head. You gotta love my sense of humor. I mean, it's pretty bad, but then, because this is a flexible rule, go like that. You know what, though? I'm gonna go 24. I want a little bit bigger arch. Sorry, Brad. Crazy guy. Let's do 22. Alright. Are you catching my drift? Are you getting what I'm doing here? Are you picking up what I'm laying down? As I'm laying on the board here. I could take a nap. No. Okay. Alright, can you see what I'm doing here? Kind of, sort of. Alright, put one there. Then, all I do is put so the rule is on the outside of this nail, but on the inside of these two nails, so it actually holds itself there. And then you just draw a line. Hey, kitty, what are you doing in my shop? Go get the mice. You're going to be in here, you know, make yourself useful and get some of my shop mice. There. See, there's different ways of doing this kind of thing, but I kind of like it this way. So then, I'll do the same down on this end. Now, well, I think I'll just... Oh, I didn't center that. Well, I think it still worked. I didn't really center where I put this nail, but I kind of guessed. Should be right in the center of the board. But, you know. Okay, so then... So what did I do here? That was 24, I came to 22, so it's come down 2 inches over here, right? Am I doing this right? I don't know. I really don't know. Alright. Come on, Brad. So then I'll put a Brad here. So there's actually 3 Brads. They're like brothers or something. Brother Brads. Okay. And again, I do the anyway. Well, whoops. Outside of that middle brad, and the inside of the side brads, like so. Well, I'll put that away in a little bit. Okay, so then pull out the brads. Uh-oh, lost the brad. Oh, there he is, hanging on the edge. That would have been a long fall for you, Brad, if you would have fell off. Okay, yeah, that's really weird. Yeah, I think that's going to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this with the jigsaw. You know what? I'm going to do one more thing. And I do this a lot of times when I'm doing different things. Just take a washer, and I'm going to put it right on the end here, right on the corner, like that. Does that make sense? You see what I'm doing? Could zoom in. Maybe I'll zoom in after the fact. Let's see here. It's really amazing what you can do in editing videos. Do you like that last one? That was kind of fun. My talking really slow and cleaning really fast. So yeah, I'm just using a washer right on the edge to kind of round over those corners. And you don't need anything fancy, just a washer. I think that'll be a good table. Okay, now I'm gonna grab the jigsaw and cut this off. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where did I put my jigsaw? Okay. I need to get well, I have extension cords. I just got to get one plugged in here for like when I want to plug in a portable power tool. Good night. You guys getting dizzy yet? Okay. Then, all right. Oh, now I'm gonna whoop. What? That should stay in there. Okay. Kind of a weird angle here, but well, might have to go left-handed. Oh gosh, what am I doing here? I don't know. All right. Almost could do it on the scroll saw, but it's a little big. Okay. Uh-oh, tipped out a little bit there. Yeah, oh well. You know what? Gosh, I could almost cut on the scroll saw, but I don't think there's enough room. The scroll saw cuts a lot smoother. Let me try. Should I try? Let's try. Doesn't hurt to try. Alright. Need a cameraman or something. Yeah, I don't think I'm big enough for a cameraman. Wow. I am big enough. But I mean, you know, big enough. YouTube-wise. Did this get... I think this got shifted when I was hauling it from our windmill days, our festival. So I had to lift it in my pickup to bring it to the park. I don't know if this will, I don't know. Actually, you know what I can do? Jeez. Go like this. Maybe cut off some of it. Kind of, sort of, like that. if I had a bigger miter saw, but okay, now it'll fit in the scroll saw. Good night. So much for the clean shop. Now, all right. Whew. Oh, I can't wait for fall. Come on, summer, go away. I hate summer, I hate the heat. Now I can do this, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach the pedal. So if you're cutting something big on the scroll saw, and you actually have to stand back from the blade, and then you can't reach the pedal anymore, you can put like a box on the pedal, and it'll stay on. That's what I have to do sometimes, but I'll see if I can do it. See if I can reach the pedal here. Ooh, I got a scroll saw project coming up too. Might be my next video. It's gonna be fun. Okay. Alright. Good night. Alright. Oh, jeez. This is going good. Okay. So, I'm gonna do this. Reach the pedal. Actually. Alright. How did I break a blade? Did it break or did it come out? You know what? Oh, you know what, y'all? I think I need a new blade holder on the bottom. I need a new scroll saw, actually. Boy, I need a new blade. That's for sure. Okay. Yeah, my blade. Oh no, empty on that one. Oh, here's more. But the blade holder is stripping out on the bottom, and I keep replacing it. But oh, good night. Difficulties packaging. I don't want those scroll saw blades to escape. All right. Flies. All right. What's the top? Okay. So the upper blade holder is still good on this scroll saw, but the bottom one is not. I made it. I got all kinds of scroll saw parts. You know, I've fixed scroll saws from when I was teaching and stuff. And by the way, I have an interview in school tomorrow, unexpectedly. See what happens with that. You can pray for me. Flies. But I have all these parts, and so I just kind of make things that when I need them, you know, blade holders, dust blowers. Yeah, this one is stripped, so I don't know if it's going to hold for even this project. I don't know. Anyway, I don't have it too tight. But if I don't have it too tight, then it's hard to cut straight. Get this one cut. Are you still watching? Are you still there? Y'all still there? Okay. Can I get a little closer? I'm a little higher. A little higher. A little higher. Okay. Well, now you gotta look at me. You don't look at me. That's no fun. Who wants to look at me? Dust blower's crooked. I'm gonna turn it. Come on, flies. hot. I do not like heat at all. Well, in the wintertime when I'm cold, I like it, but you know. I'd rather be too hot or too cold than too hot. Yeah. Can you see it? How far back do I gotta go? Yeah, the scroll saw cuts way better and smoother than the jigsaw. Okay, now I'm gonna sand this a little bit. Ooh, that might be good for my next project. Alright, sandpaper. Sandpaper! You know what? I should probably put my jigsaw away. I got it closer. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Alright, I'm just going to do this by hand a little bit. You know what? Sanding by hand is for the birds. You can't even see what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm going to power sand a little bit here. I'll just use my little one. My little one. My little sander. Okay. Sticking out of my workbench here. Let it go. Alright. Okay, I'm doing this in real time too. No speeding up on this one, just to see how long it takes to make something like this. Now we're going to the router table. Over here. Alright. Whee! Alright, man. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. I gotta put that sand, I gotta make a shelf for that sander. You know, I'm always organizing. There's so much to do. You know what? I could use, you know what? I think I'm gonna use my old Craftsman. So I have a little rigid that I use for sign carving. I love this thing. It's $100. I've had it for like 3 years with no problems. This is an old Craftsman, a bigger one. I use this, I keep a chamfer bit in here, and I use it just for chamfering sign edges or shelves or whatever. I'm going to use this one for, I'm going to put a chamfer. Whoa, hello. I grab the tripod every time I get up. Whoa, hello. chamfer. Is it a chamfer or a chamfer? A chamfer. I'm gonna build you a chapel. Remember? I'm gonna build you a chapel. Anyone out there know what I'm talking about? Sidney Poitier? Huh? Lilies of the Field? He built a chapel, but he said chapel. I'm gonna build you a chapel. I don't know if it's because the nun said chapel or he said chapel. Not really sure. It's one of my favorite movies. My kids don't like it though. I remember when they were younger and I always wanted to watch it. They said, oh no, not Lilies of the Field again. It's a good movie though. It's a classic. Yeah, they hit it on me one time. I had to buy a new one. I don't know whatever happened to the first one. Anyway, okay. Put a chamfer on here, or a chamfer, or I don't know what you want to call it. Okay. Boy, I'd like to do the, because it's chipped out a little bit. I'd like to use this other side, but this other side isn't as good, and it's bowed the other way. So I think I'm still going to use that side, and we'll just put that little mistake on the back side of the table, if you know what I mean. My glasses are fogging up because of the heat. Because of the heat. Why am I talking like this? Anyway, okay. Alright. Yeah, I know. You're like, why is your chair so short? Well, because when I'm carving signs and I'm right down here by the sign, I can see it good. But, yeah. Okay. I almost need a bigger table for this, but be careful. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I know. Yes, I gotta clean and organize more. But I got up the big stuff. It's better than it was. Okay, I think that'll work. I can't see. Oh, sure, and I'm sweating, so now all the sawdust is sticking to me. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Not much you can do. Okay, now, I guess these. Excuse me. Sorry to sneeze on camera, but woo! Should wear a mask, I know. This isn't a safety video, but I should be safe all the time. Okay. Now I'm just gonna, so I routed the edge with a chamfer. Now I'm just gonna sand it again, make it look a little prettier. You see what I'm doing here? build you a chapel. I'm gonna build you a chapel. I'm gonna build you a chapel. Okay. Alright, now you know what? I don't like hand sanding, but I like to hand sand to finish it, you know. You know what? I gotta blow my nose, sorry. Okay, much better. My nose was running away, if you know what I mean. I don't want to go into details, but I'm just saying. No, I have a thing about sneezing. I think my record is like 7. My son Hayden, he has the same thing. He'll sneeze a whole bunch in a row, and I think his son Kyler, my grandson, is going to be the same way because he usually sneezes a few in a row too. Alright, and I just want to do the back edge. I guess I could have rounded over the back, the bottom, but I'm just kind of taking the edge off the back, the bottom part. Yeah, quick, simple project, but I like ones like this that make things more useful and more enjoyable. Not real hard, not real fancy, but it'll be nice. Now, help me decide. Which is kind of funny because you can't really answer. I was going to do one of two things. Actually looks like really nice pine. I have some dark walnut stain I could put on this and it would be dark. But I'm not gonna. I think I'm going to clear coat it. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's go do that. Okay, so what are you guys doing way over there? You can't see from over here. What am I going to do with you guys? Okay, so I made this thing. It's kind of cool, actually. It's a pedestal. All it is a 4x4 with 2x4 supports. And then you can't see it, but it's under there. I have a Lazy Susan on the top. And it works great for painting, staining, sealing, spraying, any kind of spray, anything you want to turn. That way you don't got to run around and get dizzy. You just turn this. So, yeah, I already did the back. So, I'm going to do the front now. Yeah. And I'm using this. One of my favorite things to use. Can you see? Why does it look so dark? Minwax Indoor Outdoor Helmsman Spar Urethane. Clear semi-gloss. Boy, that sounded really manly, didn't it? Anyway, it's basically a clear finish, but it has a little tint to it, so it really looks good. It brings out the color and the grain. I know this is just pine, but it actually brings it out and looks pretty nice. So I'm just spraying. I'm going to do like 3 or 4 coats on this. And see, it just turns because there's Lazy Susan under there. These flies are getting my legs and biting my ankles. I know it's just pine. Pine isn't like my favorite wood in the world, but this actually looks really nice. For a quick, simple, easy project. It'll give us more room there. I know, I don't like those gouges. it's too much to sand out. I mean, yeah, and I didn't want to use the back side. This is the best side, so let's put it in the back. We're always going to have a lamp on it. The lamp will always be over that little mistake. I mean, I like to do my best, but I'm not perfect. And things like that. No, I wouldn't sell this or give this to as a gift with a divot in there like that. But again, it's for us, and it's going to be in the back. You never know it's there. Of course, I will, and, well, all of you will know it's there, too. But the lamp will sit right back there, and yeah. Ah! How's that? It's pretty nice, huh? Yeah, don't look at that little divot part. I'm going to raise it there so you can't see it. So I'm going to do a few more coats on this. Then I'm going to bring it in and attach it. So we'll see you in a bit. Not bad, huh? For a putz. Quite a bit bigger. It's really solid. So the top that was actually on it was loose. So I screwed that to the jug, the milk jug. And then I glued and screwed the new top to it. So lots more room. Actually, there's room. We could actually have our plates of food on here. Yeah, we're those people. We never sit at the kitchen table. Actually, my wife has a puzzle at the table all the time. So, but we sit in the living room and we watch movies and shows and stuff, and while we eat. But I don't know, shouldn't do that. But we're trying to get better and go for a walk after every meal. So there is that. Anyway, yeah. So there it is. Nice, neat little project. Pretty simple and easy. It didn't take long at all. I mean, it just, yeah, nothing fancy, but looks really nice and very useful. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this little woodworking video of a little project. So thanks so much for watching. And if you like my channel, please subscribe. I almost up to 1,300 subscribers. I think I need 2 more. Which is funny and doesn't really matter because I only have like maybe 5 or 10 people that watch faithfully. But it's okay. I don't care to have 1 million subscribers. I mean, I want to reach more people to encourage and inspire and just share my life with. But I cherish each one of you, and I'm glad if I can just help you in some way, even if it's just to help you smile or to laugh. And yeah, so I'm thankful for everyone who watches my silly videos, whether you're a subscriber or not. If you want to subscribe, you can, and click the bell, and then you get notifications when I do new videos. You don't have to. If you could give this a thumbs up if you like it, and share, and yeah, comment too. Let me know what you think of this project. If you have other ideas and stuff. And yeah. So I got some more coming up. I got a cool one I'm going to do on the scroll saw. It's going to be right up there with the video I did at number 54. And of scroll sawing a wood name. I'm going to do that again, but this one's going to be different. So, and it's funny because that video's got like 53,000 views. All my other videos are way less than that. I don't know what it is about that video, but anyway. So I'm going to do that. And yeah, that reminds me too. I only got like 5 more videos and I'm going to hit 700 videos. That's crazy. So, and I have a couple of kitchen organizers I'm going to build too. And a couple of bird feeders, some other wood projects and stuff. So yeah, so stay tuned. I'm going to try to start doing 1 woodworking video a week. Along with all my other goofy videos, but I know a lot of you like the woodworking, so I'm going to try to do at least 1 a week. Building something, building something, or fixing something, repairing something, organizing, cleaning, working in the shop, putzing, just hanging out in the shop. Might just be me drinking coffee and throwing pistachios on the camera, but it'll be in the shop. It'll be woodworking, kind of. So I'm going to try to do at least 1 a week. But anyway, yeah. So we're going to let you go now, or I'm going to let you go. Well, I got a mouse in my pocket. Why would you say we? Just because you had a mouse in the pocket? I don't know. Why would you have a mouse in your pocket? I don't even like mice. I got a couple new cats. Hopefully they're getting the mice. I don't want them to get the chipmunks. I like the chipmunks. Hey, Chippy. I call them all Chippy. Yeah, I'm rambling now, but it's what I do. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.